Thank you for joining today's stream. Welcome again to another video. I am explained and I talk about the problems of life, and I love to help people out with their problems where they go through any bad experience or confusions of life. I'm always happy to support them. Sorry for being a bit late uploading, for streaming a bit late, because I have been busy with some work in my life. Well, I'm back at it again right now, so every time I go observe the world, I think I find some ideas that this thing can cause problem to a lot of people and they need to learn something. So I studied on the environment and human behaviors for a long time. And I'm here to help people out. Based on my teachings, I feel like the people who watch this will get benefit. Today's topic is about that when we have to stop and just observe. Stopping and observing means that the earth or the universe is wanting to teach us something. We say that success and failure, but it should not be called success and failure. It should be called the process of learning and the finishing the learning. So if you are failing, that means you are in the process of learning something. Earth, the universe might be trying to teach you something. So it's better to not feel sad about it and sit for a while and observe it. That's the summary of today's topic. We are going to go to the bigger description now. Uh, Thank you to those who ever joined today. And feel free to enjoy my content as a audiobook, or you can close your eyes and enjoy it because I don't edit too much of my videos. And if you guys have some questions and problems about life, then you can feel free to comment down. And your any of the comments, like any type of questions and confusions, are accepted. I'll tell you the reasons and I will be happy to advise on that. Hmm. It's been raining for 2 days already outside. Everything is wet. Everything is okay. There's a lot of puddles here and there. This concept, today's topic, is might gonna be a little bit spiritual. A lot of people are not into that spirituality, but we humans are actually spirits living inside a flesh and bone. So you have to believe on the spiritual part of description of topics. So sometimes we need to stop. The main reason is the universe has something to teach us. And if we go to the spiritual teachings, it's a bit broad, it's a little bit different concept than main reason. In spirituality, we call it the vibration of life or the frequency of life. There's like ups and downs in life, in our universe. Since the universe has been created by the word, by the power of word, word is a type of vibration. So vibration exists everywhere in the universe. Even the atoms in your body is not still, it's always constantly vibrating. So the vibration or the sound wave motion is not a linear motion. It's like up and down, up and down. Sometimes a big up and sometimes a big down. So everything in the universe is moving on its own frequency. So what happens is we have to know and we have to attune with that. If we fail to do it, then we have more sorrows and pain. And if you are abundant, then we get like more benefits from the movements. So when to learn the idea or the art of living properly, working and stopping. So there's a big up. Sometimes you will see that you're constantly succeeding and succeeding. And then there's sometimes a big downfall. Even in the trade market, you will see that they call it a big red candle. Even in the trading, forex trading, if you guys have did that before. So when there's a downfall, it just keeps going down and down and down. Life has this type of downfall as well. And it's our duty to master this art that when our life is going down, so when the failure is coming, you will see there's a pattern that one after one happens. Like today, you dropped the glass. After a while, you sleep on the floor and fell off. And then that day, you also had a bad time. We sometimes call that today is bad. Like today, everything went bad. But we didn't question ourselves spiritually that why everything goes bad in one day. Like the morning start with bad, and then bad things keep happening and happening one after another. The reason is very simple. The reason is everything in this world or the universe works in a pattern. We have to tune in or we have to understand the pattern of life. So when there's a constant state of failure happening, that means the universe is trying to teach you something. And it's the time you have to stop and you have to give yourself some time. Uh, Please don't do bad comments. Bad comments are not allowed in the channel. We are here to help people out. Mm, okay. So, the pattern, whenever you're failing, it's constantly going down and down. And sometimes people are stressed that, oh my god, why everything is going failure? Why I trying everything but nothing is working? The best advice is not to try at that moment. Don't try hard at that moment because now you're in a constant state of failure right now. And you have to, when the pattern subsides, then you can start working on yourself again. So if you think about a linear motion, now in the sound wave or the words, there's up and down. So maybe if you're in the down era of your life, everything's gonna go down right now. Now it's time for you to stop working and start observing that what is happening, why things are going down, what may be the reason. You sit down and you observe the problems and you write it down and make a plan. But what we do when we fail, we just keep working and working. This constant stress is making things even bad, even worse. So we have to understand that fact, that there's a constant stage of success and then constant stage of failure. Therefore, when the failure is coming, we should not force ourselves to work. That's the time to stop. That's the time to rest. That's the time to observe and take a better step for ourselves. I'm happy you guys support and you guys join me in the stream. And sometimes those comments are very appreciated when you give me an I give you an advice and it really works. I feel very, very good. It's really my pleasure to help you with the confusions of life. I have learned something from my spiritual practice, which a lot of people don't know about the earth, and they are always like arrogant to their opinion and always stay like, in their own ego. So they don't learn something. But if a person like, sit down and watch and listen to my content, they will learn some stuff which will be beneficial for them. Because this earth is a confusion, and ever since we came into this earth, there's always a lot of problems and confusions in life. And my job is to help those people and describe it as slowly and as clearly as possible so the people understands and don't get confused. I talk about only one topic in one stream, so my streams are very short, but I want to give a mental clarity even if it's a single content. So let's summarize today's content. Why do we have to stop? Because in our life, there's ups and downs in our life, and sometimes we have to relax and we have to stop when there's a downfall going on. Because whatever you're gonna do, everything is going to be a failure. Because in the universal records, now downfall is going. So it's better not to take any steps. It's just better to stop and observe. Problems are a natural thing, and problems happens to everybody in life. But it's better to not haste and just wait or make some plans. Yeah. Thank you for joining in. And always remember that we have to get rid of the concept of success and failure in our life. We have to understand that there's a way, uh, there's a process of learning, and there's an ending of learning. Thank you for joining in. So, either you're in the process of learning, that means we call it failure, that actually means process of learning, and what you call success is the ending of learning, that we finish the learning process. So if your life is going through downfall, that means you are going to learn something, some important or good lesson very soon. So don't feel bad at that point. uh, just be yourself. One person, I think most probably she's gonna be an American. She came to my stream and she said something bad about my content. So the thing is that in life, maybe there will be people like that who will disturb you and cause you problem, but you have to uh, take steps rather than worrying. My results of exam are not coming well. What should I do? Well, you have to make a plan for yourself that how to, what does the teacher want, or what does the education board want, what type of performance, and based on that you have to make plans on it. You're going to get good marks very soon. It's all about the problems in our planning. And if you wake up in one day and you see that your day is going bad, it's better not to take any important step. That day, if you have planned something important, it's better to not do anything, because there's a downfall of a life, our life. Even if you see, vibration is everywhere. In the heartbeat, there's ups and downs. Now, now the heartbeat without an ups and down is death. In frequency, there's ups and downs. You just have to understand that when there is a downfall of your life, and if you having bad mark in the exam, there's nothing to be feel sad about, because a life without ups and down is called death. It's not a life. So that sums out all our today's content. Thank you for engaging with my stream today. And likes are appreciated if you give me. And follow me for content like this. Or if you have the confusion in life, I'll be happy to help you out and guide you through the hard times. And always remember, Earth is temporary, so don't worry too much about it. Have a good day.